Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Adda session 5, which is the first one for the day. My name is Pragya, and I'll be your host today. So, before we start the Adda session, I will just give you a small brief about what the Adda is all about. I'll give you a little brief about myself and a few rules that I would want all of us to follow. So, the Adda session is basically like a small discussion session where we get to know about you and your film and like about you as a filmmaker. And so it's going to be a very relaxed discussion. There's no school type marking or anything. So if you're nervous, please don't be. Like it's going to be very relaxed and everything. So a little bit about me. My name, like I said, is Pragya. I'm an intern here at Footprint Film Festival, and I have done a few video edits for them, and it has allowed me to explore my creative side. And I'm excited to host today's session. And moving on to the few rules which I mentioned. So first of all, I would want every one of us to have our cameras on so that this is more like a two-way conversation instead of just one way. And like I'm not talking to a wall. Second, if someone is talking, I would want everyone else to keep their mics on mute so that there is no disturbance. Third, if anyone has any questions regarding a particular filmmaker's film, or if they want to ask any questions, please just raise your hand. Uh, Fourth, if there is any sort of network issue, please write it in the chat box as well as on the Adda session group so that we get to know about it. And last is just be yourself and let's start. So would anyone like to give their introductions first? Anyone? Akshay, can we start with you?
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Hi,
So,
Akshay. So tell us a bit about yourself.
okay, so yeah, as everyone know that my name is Akshay Sharma, and nowadays I'm working with the Akshay Patra Foundation as the documentary filmmaker, and I started learning filmmaking 2 years ago from learning by locals. So as like Sukhmani is also with me, so we both made the film that named the Sanjay Colony slum, a day in a slum. So we both live in this community. So uh, filmmaking is more like uh, connect, like more connected to me because before that I have tried many things to do. Like I haven't decided what is my passion to do, किसके साथ मुझे आगे बढ़ना चाहिए. So इसके लिए मैंने काफी चीजें ट्राई करी. So I have like I've always played theater, dance, and a lot of things. So I learned computer. So पहले मुझे लगता था कि मैं कंप्यूटर में अच्छा, तो मुझे कंप्यूटर में ही आगे टीचिंग या फिर इसमें आगे बढ़ना चाहिए. बट जब से मैंने फिल्म मेकिंग चूज करी, जब से मैंने ये कैमरे को अपना साथी बनाया, तब से मुझे लगने लगा कि मैं जो भी अपनी आंखों से देखता हूँ उनको मैं किस तरीके से मैं दुनिया को दिखा सकता हूँ. ये एक बहुत बड़ा मेरे लिए लगा पॉइंट कि मुझे फिल्म मेकिंग चूज करनी चाहिए. और फिल्म मेकिंग बहुत सारी आर्ट फॉर्म को मिलाकर एक फॉर्म है जिसमें हम बहुत सारी चीजें करते हैं. इसमें सब चीजें इंक्लूड हो जाती हैं, थिएटर भी, डांस भी, और स्टोरी बोर्डिंग के टाइम पे आपकी ड्राइंग भी निखर के आती है. तो काफी चीजें होती हैं. सो बहुत मजा आता है मुझे तो ये करने में.
That's amazing. And मुझे सुन के काफी अच्छा लगा that you have explored so many things and filmmaking जैसे आपने बोला कि सब कुछ लेके आता है, dance, theater, music, everything. So about your film, A Day in the Slum, what was the experience like when you spoke to other people? जब आप उनके इंटरव्यूज ले रहे थे, तब आपको कुछ नया जानने को मिला उसके बारे में, आपके स्लम के बारे में, आपके कॉलोनी के बारे में?
यस, बिल्कुल लगा. जैसे कि ज्यादातर लोगों के माइंडसेट क्या होते हैं कि हम लोग दिल्ली में रहते हैं. जब हम लोग बाहर बताते हैं हम लोग दिल्ली में रहते हैं, तो लोगों के माइंडसेट में आता था कि यार बहुत मॉडर्न सिटी है, बहुत मस्त झकास, लोग मस्त नई जिंदगी जीते हैं, ऐसा लगता था. लेकिन रियलिटी में क्या है, हम लोग कहाँ रहते हैं, एक स्लम एरिया में क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हम लोग फेस करते हैं, और प्रॉब्लम्स होने के बावजूद भी हम लोग कैसे एक दूसरे के साथ मिलजुल के रहते हैं। और जिस संजय कॉलेज में हम लोग रहते हैं, लोग मतलब वहीं पर ही लोगों का आशियाना भी है और लोगों के काम करने का भी वो है अड्डा। तो ऐसा है, तो लोग अपना एक्सपीरियंस जब शेयर करते हैं तो वो बताते हैं कि उन्होंने कैसे अपनी लाइफ संजय कॉलोनी में शुरू की और क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स वो लोग फेस कर रहे हैं उसके बावजूद, मतलब और वो लोग मतलब इसके बावजूद भी वो लोग कितने साथ रहते हैं, एक दूसरे के सपोर्टिव हैं।
राइट।
ये ऐसा रहा है।
काफी अच्छे फिल्म बनाए, like I also got to know a lot about Sanjay Colony. Like it really shows that even though people are facing some sort of problems, they still live very happily and they're very happy living there.
यस।
Yeah. So thank you for that, Akshay. Thank you so much.
Pragya, I also wanted to say to
Hmm.
Akshay and Sukhmani कि जो म्यूजिक था आपके फिल्म में बहुत अच्छा था और मुझे लगा कि म्यूजिक ने बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले किया ये इमोशन को कन्वे करने के लिए कि बहुत सारी दिक्कतें हैं लेकिन उसमें भी लोग यू नो दे फाइंड अ मीनिंग टू लिव दैट लाइफ। मुझे लगा आपको आपने कैसे चूज किया, क्या सोच के चूज किया था वो म्यूजिक?
ओके, सो जब मैं और सुखमनी हम लोग इसकी एडिटिंग पे हमने गाना तो नहीं सोचा था पहले, हमने सोचा था बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक सॉफ्ट लगाएंगे और सिंपल सिंपल से सिंपल रखते हैं इसको। बट ऐसे करते करते चेंजेस करते करते हमने म्यूजिक अलग अलग ट्राई किए। कबीर कैफे के काफी सारे म्यूजिक हमने ट्राई किए, पर हमारे एक मेंटोर हैं ललित सैनी, आई होप कुछ लोग जानते होंगे। तो ललित भैया के द्वारा हमें सुझाव मिला कि मतलब सबके सजेशन मिले, ललित भैया के भी मिले, तो ललित भैया ने हमें ये म्यूजिक सजेस्ट करके दिया। तो काफी सूट किया और काफी अच्छा लग रहा था और उसमें मैच भी खा रहा था, तो सबको पसंद आया। थैंक यू।
Ranjan sir, you wanted to say something?
हाँ जी, अक्षय और सुखमनी, आपका जो फिल्म मैंने देखा था, इट वाज ये जब हम लोग फिल्म देख रहे थे एज अ जूरी मेंबर, आपका फिल्म वाज द फर्स्ट फिल्म आई वॉच्ड एंड इट वाजंट इवन इन द लिस्ट व्हिच आई हैड। बट वो फिल्म देख के, आप दोनों का फिल्म देख के एक चीज मुझे याद आया। मैं जब पहली दफा इस लाइन पे आए थे, हम लोग बॉम्बे गए थे। बॉम्बे में धारावी में हमने एक फिल्म बनाए थे स्मॉल सेविंग्स के ऊपर, उसका नाम था 5 रुपया 12 आना। वो भी हमने एक फिल्म का सॉन्ग से उठाया था वो लाइन, और उसको हमने पूरा क्या बोलते हैं उसको, म्यूजिक ट्रैक यूज किए थे। तो आपका जो फिल्म ना मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा, क्योंकि संजय कॉलोनी में हमने बहुत बार फिल्म भी कर चुके हैं। और ऑफलाइन ये जो अड्डा है, सेशन है, इसके बाद भी आई थिंक आई वुड लाइक टू कनेक्ट विद बोथ ऑफ यू, सुखमनी और अक्षय, कि हम लोग करते रहते हैं एज न्यूज रिपोर्ट्स फिल्म्स ऑन दिस। आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन टू सी आप लोग कैसे ये मतलब फिल्म मेकिंग उस जगह का कम्युनिटी में आप इन्वॉल्व होते हो। Perhaps there is a story to be told, at least for me. It's a very selfish reason, but perhaps there is a story to be told, and I really liked that film. It was very wonderfully done. That is my personal thing.
Thank you so much, sir.
Both. I mean, I would like Sukhmani to say something. आप कुछ बताइए please. अक्षय कल भी बताया था, आज मैंने सुखमनी से सुना नहीं।
जी जी।
Yes, because when I started this film, before that I was like so surprised, like how we gonna start a film. And then I and Akshay have like a idea, like let's explore ourselves, like where we are living, how the people are living. And once I got an idea and I shared, like let's make a film on our place where we are living. And the thing was that, like before I was saying what should we have to show them. The thing was that, like, okay, let's see like how the people are living here, how their experience the situations and the problems, and beside of that still they are happy. Like my mom and dad, they are also like started their journey here, like they started work here, and after that still they are facing a lot of problem, but now they are happy and living together with the other people. So then we got the idea and we were like, okay, let's ask the people how they started their life and how they experience. And now what kind of the changes they got. So our main purpose was firstly how their life before 10 or 15 years ago, and now the things are changed. So the experience and their tales and their stories make us so happy, like how they started from the 1 rupees or from a very small business, and now they have a good one and they have a good relations in the community. So that's the main idea of our stories. And like a lot of people have the mind like, okay, in the slum people are like always have fighting, they are not having a good money, or don't have a good house or good relations. But then we got to know, oh, that's great, we can share this thing with the people. Like in slum also we have a good relation and we have happiness. People also face they celebrate very single moments whenever they get the happiness. So these things we want to share with the people.
I think that I totally agree, Sukhmani, and I think this entire concept that slum is a very different location, it should be away. It's basically a place where people are forced to live like that as government, as society, there is not enough infrastructure. Okay, they haven't been provided with, but we have seen as a small area, it starts expanding. जो मतलब काफी साल पहले स्लम बोलते थे हम लोग, वो those places moment people start living, उसका भी रेट बढ़ जाता है, वहाँ पे भी लैंड प्राइस बढ़ जाता है और वो स्लम नहीं रहता है. हाँ, एंड पीपल हु बेसिकली वहाँ पे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं है. ये मतलब हमें वहाँ पे फिल्म करके वहाँ पे देख के हमें तो ये लगता है कि वहाँ पे सरकार की तरफ से कोई इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रॉपरली दिया नहीं गया है, इसीलिए पीपल आर फोर्स्ड टू लिव लाइक दैट. बट एक चीज मेरा सजेशन है, आई नो दैट एवरी स्मॉल एरिया बिल्ड देयर सब कल्चर. देयर आर मतलब जब भी मैं जाता हूँ इस एरिया में, मैं देखता हूँ यंग पीपल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल योर ग्रुप्स मेक फिल्म्स, दे डू विद फोन कैमरा और विद अदर थिंग्स, जो आप लोग फिल्म बनाते हो. There is dance group, there is music group, which are also there. I mean, I would love to see the various subcultures which are, मतलब आपका कॉलोनी में ये ग्रो हो रहा है, ये देखिएगा. Perhaps those are topics which you can do. I mean, even from women जो let's say दिन में काम करने जाती है, उनका भी सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप होता है, अपना ग्रुप होता है. हाँ, जो they are saving, they are it's almost like a kitty which we see people let's say upper middle class women, they say go to restaurants and organize a kitty. There are such groups even in the slum, and especially Sanjay colony is very vibrant, very very vibrant, मुझे जितना पता है. और जो शॉट्स आपने लिए हैं ऊपर से, those are very good. They are very very very, for me, very dynamic and very interesting stuff.
That was amazing. So Sukhmani, I have one question for you. What was the entire filmmaking experience like for you?
So for me, it was really changed me a lot. Firstly, I was just exploring what kind of things I can do. As Akshay, he already shared, before that, I was like a student, and Learning by Locals is like a NGO here and Sanjay colony. And here I came here for the English class. And then I got to know, we have this camera. I have very fascinated about camera, how people are using it. How they can capture a whole world in a small lens and they can share with the people. So it was very amazing for me, okay, I can also do that thing. And then I got to know in Learning by Locals, we have filmmaking class. So before that, I never heard about it. You can also learn, and I just have idea, okay, we can click picture, we can make video through phone, and we can also make the videos through cameras, but I never seen that. So I was so surprised and curious to how we can use the camera in your hands. So I just joined that class, and then I got to know about, okay, you have this click button, they have lens, they have different things. And then I started working with the camera. And I was surprised when I clicked the new first picture, and everyone just liked the picture. So I was more curious, let's go with more, and what more I can learn from it. So like slowly, I just get to know about more. And this was like our 6-month class, and I learned a lot of thing in that. Not only
That's
like learning camera, you are learning about the stories, you are learning about the people. So that was the amazing part for me. And I love, like, when we completed this film, I was like surprised from myself. Before that, I never know how to use a camera, and now I did a project. So that was a big achievement for me.
That's amazing. And like everyone said, your film is very good and gave us a lot of insight. So thank you, Sukhmani.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Next, can we have Vedika? Hi, Vedika.
I'm sorry, your voice isn't clear. What exactly should I talk about?
Am I audible? Like, can you hear me?
Although your voice is, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, is my voice
Uh,
in a good volume?
yeah, it is. So can you tell us a bit about yourself?
All right, I'm Vedika. I'm 13 years old and I study in Mount Carmel School, Dwarka.
Okay, and what is the film about?
This film is basically about the issue that we face while using the internet and how privacy is basically non-existent. And so
Mm.
to highlight that issue, our school and my team, we've created a movie based upon that.
Why did you choose this particular
Pragya,
topic?
I'm really sorry to interrupt, but I think is it only me who is not able to hear Vedika properly?
No, we're not able to hear Vedika well.
Yeah.
Um,
It's very your volume is very low. We cannot.
We are not able to hear, yes.
I was able to say thought. My apologies.
Sukoon can speak for us then if I'm not audible enough.
Cannot
Okay,
hear.
so
Yeah, still there's
right.
All
So
right. Good morning,
Sukun,
everyone.
good morning.
Yeah. So Vedika and I were on the same team, and I can speak on behalf of her if that's okay.
Please go ahead.
So the basic purpose, the idea behind our film was to make it relatable for the current generation. And what is more relatable than technology if we've all been using it for the past 2-3 years during the lockdown. So it's about how privacy doesn't exist. Privacy is a myth, and so we created a film based on that, on how even our voice assistants do not give us the privacy that we deserve as individuals.
Yeah. So, what was the entire filming experience like for you? So, because I saw that a few of you were like being the pop-ups that we get, like you invest in this and like you'll get this for free or something like that. So, what was that entire experience like for you?
So the film had Vedika as the artificial intelligence that we all have in our lives these days. So she was the pop-up notification that we all get. And the experience was actually really fun for all of us. We had a lot of good memories from that. And we do have a bloopers video uploaded on our channel. And from that, you can get a very clear idea on how much fun we had and also how much time we wasted on that day. But we shot it in one day. We edited it in a few hours and we sent it it was for a competition. So yeah, it was actually really fun.
Wow. I'm glad you guys had fun. Thank you, Sukoon. Okay, next, can we have Kabir?
Yeah, hi. So I made Do Not Enter in the second lockdown. So वेट तो बहुत कर रहे थे कि लॉकडाउन कब खत्म होगा लेकिन समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कब खत्म होगा. So this film was made on WhatsApp video call.
Okay.
So everybody सबके घर में बेसिकली सबके एक रूम में जो बेस्ट आउट ऑफ वेस्ट हमने सोचा कि जो भी सामान घर पे है उस सबको यूज करें और जैसे बेसिक जैसे बलून्स और पुराने खिलौने और कुछ भी इधर उधर पड़ा हुआ हम लोग उसको यूज करेंगे फिल्म में एज एक सेट की तरह. फिर दूसरी बात है कि हम उसको जोड़ें कैसे कि मतलब एक फिल्म की तरह कैसे दिखाएं. सो जो हमारा उसमें कॉस्ट्यूम है वो बेसिकली हमारा स्कूल यूनिफॉर्म है. स्कूल यूनिफॉर्म को थोड़ा हमने हैम्पर किया, उस पर ब्लैक टेप्स लगा दिए हैं और बेसिकली उस तरह का है, और पुराने शॉर्ट स्कूल के। सो उसमें हमने पूरी फिल्म बनाई और बेसिकली वो रिडेम्पशन पे है। उसका टॉपिक भी यही है, विल वी बी एबल टू रिडीम आवरसेल्व्स, ये फिल्म का।
So why did you choose this particular topic and not something else? Like, what made you go for like, okay, I want to make it on this one, even if even if it was during the lockdown period?
Yeah. So before the lockdown, we had made a play on Shakespeare's Macbeth, which did not work, and we could not perform also. So we had this script in mind. So what can we do to basically to refurbish the play or something like that? Then we came up with this idea, redemption. So yeah.
Okay. And what was the experience for you like? And what when you start with the filmmaking process, like, how do you get your thoughts organized? Like, this is what I want to do first, or this is how I'll put things together.
Yeah. So basically the film has no dialogues. It only has action. So what we did was we went on the floor and we just shot. We shot for some 12 to 13 hours non-stop. Yeah. From 8 in the night till 6 in the morning. Some like, yeah, 6, 7 in the morning. Yeah.
Wow. So when you so like you said, you did not use any dialogues. It was mostly action based.
Yeah.
So what made you not use dialogues? Did you think that giving dialogues to people would let's say bring the vibe down or something?
Yeah, I mean, see, they were jokers. They were meant to play a same role, but they were different people. So they had they had the same costume, they had the same makeup. So we didn't want to basically to have dialogues and make identities of characters. Yeah.
Like, there was this one point in the film where they started behaving as if they were like psycho killers. So like why did you put that particular portion? Like, what made them go all psycho and like take off the head of the Barbie and all of that?
See, it was all metaphor. So when they entered the door, it was written that do not enter. But they entered and they didn't know what to do. So they did all kind of things. Yeah.
So basically losing their mind over all of these situations around them. Right. So thanks a lot, Kabir. And that was an interesting movie. So yeah, thank you. So I have one question for all of you. Given a choice, like, would you want to consider filmmaking as a career and like want to continue this? Because all of your movies are just amazing, and the topics which you chose, they were, I think, fantastic. So can Akshay go first?
Yes. So I as I have already like shared few things that I chose filmmaking because I feel more connected with this field and current time I'm working with the Akshay Patra Foundation. It's an organization. I made film for them, documentaries. I do photography and videography too. So that's the main reason. And like I feel more comfortable with filmmaking because like I can spend like a whole day with computer while editing. I can go alone with my camera anywhere. I can shoot alone and I can do what I want. So interesting for me. Like
That's great. Niranjan sir, do you have any questions you would want to ask the participants?
No. I was trying to ask my son about Kabir's film because, and I mean, obviously, my son is more connected to the new age, the new films and stuff. So his film is like the It, Pennywise, the clown. I think, no, it kind of reminds me of that, and it's a pretty cool film. Pretty cool. I think. I mean, now that he tells me that it's multiple people kind of using the same costume, it hits me. So yeah, it otherwise just because you've just painted them the same way or the same costume, it looks like the same person is playing. It's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, there are 5-6 people.
Yeah. It's very nice. I mean, that's what it connected to me, and I obviously did not know this thing, and I haven't watched that film. So, but I know there are imageries of this clown, the balloon, the clown kind of remains in you.
Thank you.
Pragya, to your question, actually, Kabir has been sending films for the past 3 years. He's been so consistently been a part of this festival. So actually, what I'd like to ask Kabir is that, with school life, making films, and he's made so many films. कैसे कर लेते हैं और पीछे फिल्म के posters भी दिख रहे हैं. So obviously, you're very passionate about this. What are your like, if you can talk about, because I think there are other school students, some of them may find it difficult कि कैसे school के साथ you're able to pursue this, and also talk about your future plans, like what are you I know you're out of school now, so उसके बारे में भी बताइए तो अच्छा लगेगा.
So स्कूल में तो बेसिकली ऑब्वियसली पढ़ाई पे इतना ध्यान नहीं दिया, इसीलिए फिल्म बना पाए. और उसका यही था, पीटीएम पे रिजल्ट भी था कि कबीर तो खुद बिगड़ा हुआ है, साथ में बाकियों को भी बिगाड़ा है. सो वही मेरी लास्ट फिल्म थी. उसके बाद तो कोई फिल्म बनी नहीं नवंबर के बाद से. सो लेकिन अभी प्लान है बनाने का. लेकिन बेसिकली स्कूल में एक तो 2 साल लॉकडाउन में थे, तो स्कूल खुल भी नहीं आता, तो और टाइम मिल गया चीज़ें एक्सप्लोर करने का. सो बस यही था, बेसिकली टाइम निकलता गया और हम यूज़ करते गए. और अभी आगे भी प्लान यही है कि सिनेमाटोग्राफी में जाना है. और बेसिकली अभी तो सबसे आगे जो चल रहा है अपने दिमाग में वो है कि 35mm जो फिल्म होती है, नेगेटिव होता है, उस पर एक फिल्म शूट करनी है, तो उसका प्लान कर रहे हैं.
Fabulous. I think Kabir ने जो कहा, it's very telling of education and schools. Kabir, I'd love to hear what other educators have to say about that. But thank you for sharing. Sorry, Pragya, please go ahead.
So Kabir, that's actually fantastic, and it's very interesting to know that you've literally planned out your future ahead. Like, that's amazing. So I wish all the best to you.
Thank you.
So we're actually running out of time, unfortunately, but if we had more time, I'd have loved to know each of your thoughts about what you guys want to do in the future, but unfortunately we don't have that. So I just want to tell you that keep making more films. Like, you guys are already doing a very great job. And yeah, so just enjoy yourselves. And thank you so much for joining the Adda session today. Thank you.